Hey guys, me and Gwen here again. Brett's gonna be home any minute. Oh, I have I'm doing laundry again, by the way. My laundry this time. Oh my goodness. Oh baby. She got all the cups. Speaking of her cups though, that's crazy. And I can kind of laugh about it. It's not, as far as she's concerned, it's not funny, but hey baby. She just looked at me like, so cute. So I was getting ready to take a shower today. I did take a shower, but I was getting ready to take a shower, and I had everything pretty much ready in the bathroom. I had her in the bathroom on a blanket, not that one, and I'll tell you why. But I had her on a blanket on the floor, and had everything ready. Was just kind of getting undressed, and I only tell you the undressed part because I was pretty much, if not completely, undressed, and she's laughing because I'm laughing, but she started coughing and like kept like coughing and going like kind of like she couldn't cough or whatever, and her face was turning red, and so like it scared me, so I like picked her up, not like in a rush, just kind of like picked her up and put her on my shoulder and was like kind of like patting her and like I know, she just has smiles. Look at that baby. I love you. Are you laughing because you know what story I'm telling? And so like 2 seconds after I started patting her, she just like spit up, threw up, whatever you want to call it, all down my shoulder and my back, and it like, there was puddles on the floor. It was so gross. And it was like dripping. She's laughing. Are you laughing? And she stops laughing as soon as I put it on her. And it was just all over. And I was like, well, I'm thinking, well, at least I'm not wearing any clothes. And I'm getting ready to get in the shower, so I'm going to be washing this off. So I grabbed a towel and like wiped myself off, wiped the floor off. And it was on her, it got on her blanket too, that she was laying on. Or that I had her on. And then like I moved her away from my shoulder after I like patted her a few more times to make sure she got everything out. I moved her off my shoulder, and just like her whole face pretty much was just like had stuff all over it, and I'm like, oh, poor baby. So yeah, I wiped off myself, I wiped off the floor, I wiped off her face, and like all, like as much as I could, like around her neck and her face and everything. And then I laid her down. She ended up spitting up again sometime after I laid her down, between when I laid her down again and when I got in the shower. And so I wiped her up and stuff, and after I took a shower, I went and changed her and kind of like took a wipey and wiped her neck and stuff. I didn't give her a bath today. I don't think she got a whole lot in her hair this time, but this poor baby. This like just all the phlegm and the stuffy nose and everything's just causing all kinds of congestion and problems. Poor baby. But I think I told you about how the night before last she was having trouble eating and how that was a problem. But all of yesterday, including last night, and today so far, she hasn't had any problems eating. Cross my fingers, just knock on wood. She's been coughing a bunch. She had that big spit up situation. Besides that, she's been pretty good. I mean, she doesn't enjoy it. She like, sometimes she coughs a bunch and she's like, I'm like, I know, honey, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. So partly because of that, but I can't really blame it completely on that. Well, also, I can kind of blame it on this. But last night, she went to bed about the usual time, maybe a half hour at most early. I think I put her to bed a little bit early, but not that early. Oh, baby. You hear that? Oh, baby. She might spit up again. I hope not. She looks miserable. But anyway, I put her to bed. She woke up at like 3 something in the morning, and I'm like, really? So I got up, fed her, put her back down. She got up again at like 6 something, I think. So I got up, fed her, put her back down, and I laid back down again the second time. Instead of staying up like I otherwise have been trying to do in the last couple days. I did pretty good with that. But I put her back down, I laid back down, and we got up around like 9 something, I think it was. Well, that happened. So because I slept in longer, we didn't really get anything done until almost, bless you, almost 11. We didn't like come down here because I like better and stuff. We didn't come down here till almost 11. And then I ate and had some coffee, and then my first thing on my list today, I still have a couple things I need to do, but the first thing on my list today was to go on and find the stuff that I need to order for this next lesson we're going to do, and the church toddler class that I help with, the tadpoles. I was given the deadline of March 1st to have it ordered by or whatever, and so I was like, that needs to be the first thing I do today, because March 1st is on Friday, and if there's like 2-day shipping, we could have it by then, or at least have it by Sunday type thing. So unfortunately that didn't end up being the case. There's 2 things that aren't going to be here until the end of March because of how they are. Oh, that's home. But anyway, so I did get that done, thankfully. But that took up a lot more time than I thought. Hi, you.
Hi, friend.
It does. I'm not sure why. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey, so I left off when Brett was getting home from work. I don't remember what all I said. But Gwen, tonight, Brett bought that, what's it called? Humidifier, not fighter. Pew pew. Humidifier. We had her in there a little bit last night, like before bedtime, and then had it running all night while she was in bed. Oh, I told you that she woke up. I think I told you that she woke up at like 3, and then like 6, and then we got up at 9. Anyway, well, tonight, she continued to be able to eat. Each time I tried to feed her, she was able to eat. She was a little more sleepy, I think, just because she's just, like, the sickness is making her tired and wearing her out and stuff, so she was kind of more sleepy. Usually I really try, like, if she eats on one side, I try to make sure she eats, like, right away on the other side. But tonight I was just kind of, and I think during the day today too, but I was just very easy going. I wasn't very strict about that. I would have her end up eating on both sides, but she'd eat on one side and then kind of like fall asleep and stuff, and I'd just let her sleep for a little bit. And then if she started to wake up, I'd feed her on the other side. Just because she's just, I think she's just so worn out. So I tried to let her kind of take little cat naps here and there. She's still not taking really any naps, like any official naps during the day. So I'm not really sure about that. Sorry. I felt like I was like, it still kind of does. It feels like I'm like shaking, like the chair's like vibrating or something. I don't know. Anyway, so tonight we had her in her bedroom a couple times for like, I don't know, 10 or so minutes to be in with the humidifier. And then as I was, not when I was getting ready for bed, I guess, I went in to change her diaper, I think it was, a little bit before it was time for her to get ready for bed. And I was getting a duck. I was trying to get like different toys and stuff because I changed her diaper and then I was kind of just hanging out with her in there. And I was getting these rubber duck things that were in like this, I kind of have like a little basket-ish thing of bath stuff. And as I was getting one of the little ducks in there, the rubber ducks, I saw and remembered that I had put some medicine stuff in there that I had gotten at the shower. I got like this box that had a few different like medicine things in it. It had like one of the nose bulb things and some butt cream and a couple like essential baby medicine things. And I was like, oh, I wonder if any of the stuff in there is like something that would be good for this. So I looked at a couple things. One of them was really only good for like 2 to 3 year olds. But then I saw saline drops and I was super excited. So I considered buying that anyway. But anyway, I ended up giving her a couple, and then I gave her a couple before her bedtime too. So she had a couple instances, and I think it did help so far, at least a little bit. And I was like suctioned some stuff, suctioned her nose a little bit, and not with the saline drops, but that was also something I did. Brett wants me to call and see if I can get her into the doctor tomorrow. I really don't want to have to call the doctor, but I probably will. When we do get up, I'll see if I can make an appointment just to take her in. She's asleep, I think, now. It's 11:27. Oh, I missed 11:11. But I put her to bed after going through all her nighttime stuff and feeding her. And she was crying for a little bit, but I went up there. It got to be like 10 minutes that she had been crying. So I went up there and she was kind of quiet, and she like maybe had a couple seconds bursts of fussing while I was up there. But then just stopped, so I went ahead and came down here, and I tried to upload a video. I just finished kind of editing, or not really editing, but putting clips together, and I'm going to upload it, and then I have another one. I have 2 I want to schedule for tomorrow to get uploaded, and I'm having some tea, and then I will probably get ready and go to bed. So that's pretty much it for today. Her cold hasn't changed much. She really has a cough. Oh, I told you about her spitting up down my back. So that happened. But this is probably long enough. So I will see you guys in my next vlog. Good night.